Hello, everybody. Hi, it's great to see you all again. It's great to be talking with you today. It's been a long time since my last video with you all, so I'm very excited to be passing along the information that is contained within this video today. So in today's video, I'll be going over some of the guidelines that we should follow when we are recording our student no-show video, as well as when we should be recording that video. So without further ado, let's begin. I don't want to take up too much of your time. So let's start and we'll go through the different details. So firstly, let's talk about when we should be recording this video. Now there's some confusion here about who should record the video, when we should record it, do we really need to record it? So let me answer all these questions. Number one, yes, we really need to record it. This is a must unless the admin tells you otherwise. Unless the admin comes into your class, your student's not there and says, teacher, your student's not coming to class, you can exit the classroom now. You don't need to record a video then. However, and this is the important part, if your student, you've gone into class, your student is a no-show, you've been sitting there, and it's getting close to the 15-minute point or the 15-minute mark. 15 as in 1 5, not 50. 15-minute mark of the class, and your student still hasn't shown up, and no admin has entered the class to tell you to leave and get out of Dodge. No, what you have to do then is you have to record the video. Only at the 15-minute mark. If your student still hasn't shown up, that's when you start recording. When I say recording, I mean you're already being recorded as soon as you click start in FC. So all you have to do is start teaching the class normally. So pretend that your student is there and do it as what I'm doing with you now. Maintain eye contact with the camera. Pretend that the camera is your student, and then go through the class as normal. Of course, you can look over, look back, look over, of course, to go through the material. So let's go through each section for the HE materials. Let's start with the warm-up. Of course, we all know the warm-up, okay? It's there to, create interest in the lesson, etc. And then we have here some steps that you can follow if you wish. Again, all of this can be taken with a grain of, well, I would say take it with a grain of salt. R&D would really like you to follow these when recording the video. I did try recording a video based on my own style, and there were a few things missing. So do as much as possible. Follow these teaching steps to create the right video for your student. But having said that, don't give up your teaching style or whatever. Just try to follow these steps as much as possible for each section. So of course we have the different sections for HE. We have warm up, word fun, search fun, practice fun, etc., etc. And then of course you've got the lesson time limits. Now this is also another important point. You're going to start recording at 15-minute mark. Now you don't need to record an entire 40-minute lesson, okay? 20 to 25 minutes should suffice if you can get it done. Then try not to go too quickly. You want the student to feel like you actually, we're happy to be there waiting for them. We don't want to give them the impression that you weren't, okay? So try to give it at least 20 to 25 minutes, which is, a doable amount of time. Other people who have recorded videos as tests, aside from myself, we've all come back with like 20 to 25 minutes. Even if we go through pretty quickly, 20 to 25 minutes is the norm for the video recording. So do follow the time limits because it will help you reach that, that quota of 20 to 25 minutes. Now, you don't want to go over that because number one, it might get a bit weird. You're going to be there by yourself. So you don't want to be having a full-on conversation with yourself. I understand your imagination may be amazing, okay? But try not to go too overboard with it. Keep it fun for the student, of course, but don't go too overboard with it. Keep it within, reason. So yes, go through the different sections. Of course, between starter and intermediate and advanced, there are differences. Of course, with starter, there's practice fun, and there's no mock test, and no extension fun either. Word fun as well. With intermediate and advanced, no word fun, no practice fun, but mock test and extension fun. And of course, we have the wrap up. And then here are some points that you could follow if you like. So during pauses, use hand gestures and body language as you normally do. Continue using your body as you would in a normal class. Keep that body language going. It keeps, even though it's a recording, it will still infuse it with energy. So keep that body language going. Maintain eye contact with the camera. That's really important because the student will be watching you, and if you're constantly looking here and you're talking like this, it's going to get a bit impersonal. So try and, as much as possible, maintain eye contact with the camera. Use facial expressions, etc. Smile, of course, continue smiling, and then speak at a pace that your student is used to. And then, don't be robotic. Vary your inflection, vary the intonation, your prosody, vary all of that to reflect the lesson content. So that's about it. It's just giving a normal class, but without the student there, basically. Make it like the student is there. Pretend that the camera is the student. That's one thing that helps me get through it. I'm sure that you all have, or those of you who have already recorded videos, I'm sure you do have other tips. I would love to hear them, or perhaps you'd like to share them with the teachers. So thank you so much for your time today, everyone. I hope this random video helped. If you have any questions, please do message me. I'll be more than willing and happy to answer any questions or concerns you may have. Thank you very much, everyone. See you later. Bye.